Hey Virgo, welcome to your April tarot reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or somebody you could be dealing with soon. You might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, keep it in your back pocket and come back at a later time. We're going to look into what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of April. See what you guys could be going through currently or what you can expect for the rest of this month. I know I'm a little bit behind on these readings. I apologize. I've been having first of all, I've had my own blockages get in the way of these readings. So I don't know if it's just happening for a reason or what. And then on top of that, even when I've been feeling 10 out of 10, ready to get readings done, my setup has been glitching out. It hasn't been recording properly. There's been glitches. It hasn't been uploading properly, or I've lost footage. And I'm just okay, is this a sign that it's not time to come back? Or so I don't know. We're just gonna see where it goes. I apologize that I've been gone for so long. Yes, I was gone in Australia, but I'm back now. I've been back for a few weeks, been catching up on rest. I'm not sick. I'm thankful. I'm grateful I didn't pick up anything at the airport because it was kind of freaky, you guys. But enough about me. Let's focus on you guys. I hope you guys are doing well despite all the crazy shit going on in this world. Just take care of yourself and hopefully this passes soon, right? Anyways, okay, let's just see what's going on with you guys. See what you may need to hear for April, or if you need any insight or whatever, okay? And we had to go back to my old setup because other one was giving me way too many damn issues. It was just making it worse. So I apologize if the audio is fucked up. I don't know. We're gonna see. Hopefully it goes smoothly. Now there might be glitches throughout this video because I'm using my laptop to record again, and when I used my laptop before, it just caused a lot of issues. So I'm praying, please let this just be smooth. I will be so irritated if it doesn't work. I hope that it's gonna work, please. If it works, then we know it was meant to come out. All right, let's just get into this. All right, okay, messages please for Virgo. I heard Aries. Okay, you guys could be dealing with some Aries. Messages please for Virgo in April. It is Aries season. You guys may have Aries in your chart. You may be Aries moon, rising. Just saying. Okay. Messages please for Virgo in April. Okay, let's get into this. Messages please for Virgo in April. Yeah, that was fast, y'all. Okay. You're confused about a situation, so you're unable to release something. We have Death in reverse. You could be dealing with Scorpio. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Chariot and the Two of Wands. So what I'm immediately getting here, Virgo, is there's a situation. It could be with a water sign. 75% of these cards so far is water, or you may have water in your chart, okay? So, yeah, I'm getting something here in your life is at a standstill, is at a pause. Of course, the things going on in this world, there's not much action you can take. You kind of just have to take a pause. Maybe you're finding yourself reflecting over a situation, possibly from your past, or possibly something that has came to an end, but you have had a hard time accepting it or releasing it, or just, letting it rest, laying it to rest. For some, you may be having a hard time letting something go because you need answers, or because there's lack of closure on something, okay? And we have the Seven of Cups here, which is telling me that you could be confused about a situation that came to an end, and maybe the reason why you haven't been able to release it or let go is because there's just all these questions, and you're not really sure what went wrong, or why something happened the way it did, or why something ended the way it did, or so there's confusions here, or there's you're contemplating a lot about something that is at a standstill, that hasn't changed or it hasn't moved. But it's what I'm almost feeling is you're taking some time to think about these things, or to trust yourself to see the truth. You're trying to get some sort of truth. So whether you actually reach out to this person and get your truth, or if you're just doing a lot of introspection, thinking, and trying to, gain clarity, gain enlightenment, meditating on it, just kind of thinking about it, right? Either way, though, you're taking this pause, and as you're doing that, you may be getting some answers, right? And then after this pause of thinking, contemplating, reflecting. It looks like you might be taking action towards something. So maybe you will be ending up taking action towards asking questions or getting something off your chest or clearing the air. We'll look into this, of course, but that's just kind of what I'm seeing. So there's something that you're confused about that hasn't come to an end, whole full circle. Like it has ended, but at the same time it hasn't, because there's like lacking of answers or closure. And so you're confused about something, but it's at a standstill, but it's looking like it may pick up down the line. So I don't know, because of course this is for April, but because it's like the middle of the month, this may actually extend to May for you guys. I'm just giving you a heads up. This may be something that happens down in May, maybe even June for some, okay? Because time is fluid. Just because I'm like, oh, it's for April, it could resonate a year from now, okay? Anyway, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is telling me that this is some past, this definitely is something from your past, something that has already happened, okay? Now, what has already happened? There could have been betrayal. There could have been someone up to no good or with sneakiness, sneaky behavior. Okay, Seven of Swords, this is not a good card, y'all. We all know that. I'm not going to feed you a bunch of fluff. This is not good. So whatever happened in the past could have shocked you. Maybe somebody was manipulating you or used you. And so either you may be finding out about that now and you're confused about, like maybe you didn't even know that this happened, and then somehow you found out the truth about a person or what they did to you, and you're like, wait, I'm so confused. Like, yeah, I don't know, I'm just getting all these different messages. Of course, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because there's different situations for different people out there, so just fit what fits your foot, okay? Then we have oh my god, there is so much air. You could be dealing with an air sign. We have the Two of Swords, and then we have the Six of Swords. So you had a decision. The decision was, do I sit and contemplate and wait and feel stuck, or do I just move on from this? Like, do I stay in this? You're at a crossroad, right? You can go left, right? Okay, I'm going to just continue to keep focusing on this and refusing to let this go and just focusing on, eating yourself up. Like, whatever this was could be eating you in your mind. Like, you just can't seem to stop thinking about it. So you can either choose to go down that road and continue that cycle, or you can choose to go right. Okay, right? I'm going to just free myself from this. I may not have the answers I want. Oh, I need to plug my phone in now. I may not have the answers that I want, but you know what? It is what it is. And maybe if I'm meant to know down the line, it'll come to me. If it doesn't, I'm gonna just let it be or something. So, and then we have the Six of Swords, right? So that's all about you moving forward. So some of you with the Chariot, you're choosing to just leave whatever this past shit behind, even though you may not have the answers, because it's just eating you away. Like, you just can't seem to shake it off, and it just gets worse over time. And so, like, best thing for you to do is just to let it go. Otherwise, it's just going to drive you crazier and crazier and crazier, and it's going to be harder for you to move on from this. Because if it's already a hard time for you to move on from whatever this is, the more you think about it and the more you obsess and repeat and go through the nitty-gritties and, like, just keep on repeating and repeating, but you're not getting answers, you're just driving yourself crazy. Whew. Yeah, so underneath the Six of Swords, we have the Empress in the reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. So there's no growth in this situation. Like, you realize you're not getting any more insight. You're not getting any more answers. You're just going in circles. It's like that Post Malone song, we're going in circles. And then we have the Six of Cups in the reverse, which is just thinking about the past, but not even the good times, just like the negatives. Like, whenever you think about the situation, it doesn't bring you peace. It brings you, like, chaos. It brings you, just like anger and just pain. And Six of Cups in the reverse, past memories, but they're not the good memories, they're the bad times, okay? And so you're moving away from that, but that's up to you, right? Because this Two of Swords is that choice. Do I continue to keep going in circles over and over and over, or do I just, goodbye, like, walk away? Because sometimes that's the best thing you can do, is just walk away and give yourself that peace of mind. Because if you keep going around, you're going to drive yourself crazy, okay? Especially in this quarantine, that could be a reason why you're thinking so much about this, is because, everything's shut down. Maybe you're not working right now, and so you're stuck at home, and that's just what's been on your mind. So very understandable. I don't blame you, but you got to just focus on you and focus on what is good for you, because whatever this is a distraction, and it's getting in the way of your own path, your own growth. So just keep that in your back pocket, okay? What time are we at? 10 minutes. Okay. So let's start clarifying. Let's get into this. Oh, I just saw 10:10. And let's just see. Start my audio again. Okay. We should be good. Alright, tell me about death in reverse, please, for Cancer. Oh, Cancer? Why did I say Cancer? I was looking at the Chariot. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. Oh, wow, and we have the Chariot in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, some of you definitely could be dealing with a Cancer, or you may have Cancer in your chart. Alright, tell me about death in reverse, please, for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell me about death in reverse, please, for Virgo. I'm getting, like, stuffed up, like... Yeah, I'm getting stuffed up, and my throat is kind of, like, phlegmy right now. It wasn't like that before. Okay, we have the World flipping out. Yeah, so something seriously came to an end, and you have had a hard time accepting it or releasing it, because there's answers that you don't have. I just keep getting that. Tell me about death. Yeah, look at this. But you need to move on from this, all right? You need to move on from this, Virgo. There's a brand new beginning. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's like once you accept, you're able to just take a leap of faith elsewhere. You're moving on to bigger, better things. Once you accept whatever came to an end, whatever came crashing down, whatever ended, you can finally accept and release. And then there's something new awaiting you. So the reason why... Like, what am I lost my train of thought. Like, I hate when that happens when I'm about to say something and then it just, like, it just disappears. No, some of you who have been holding on to this, there's so many amazing opportunities that you could focus on. New beginnings, new projects, whatever. But you focusing on whatever this past shit is, it's preventing you from... going towards this new beginning, starting something brand new, meeting new people. Of course, you can't really right now, but down the line, right? Making room for new people, right? If you continue to keep focusing on whatever this past shit is, that obviously, in a way, there was something that went wrong, it hurt you in a way, or there was some type of sabotage or manipulation, or just something that left you with a bad taste in your mouth with the Six of Cups in the reverse, right? It just left you feeling like trash. And so... instead of you focusing on that, focus on the future. Focus on what you do want. Focus on what you've learned. And just focus on starting fresh. And you realize that, yes, you're starting fresh, but you have all that knowledge in your back pocket. You have all that wisdom that you gained from these experiences. So you're not actually starting fresh. You're on a clean slate, yes, but you actually got, that help from your past self, learning all those lessons. You can take that knowledge and use that to your advantage in the future. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess in the reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, so this is just telling me that you guys spent a lot of time doing a lot of reflection, doing a lot of thinking, contemplation, spending a lot of time trying to get answers, trying to get insight on a situation, trying to get enlightenment. And now maybe something did come to light, right? We did have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And now that we have the High Priestess in the reverse, this could be talking about things from the past coming to light, like secrets of the past, or, someone could have done something to you in the past that you didn't know about, and now you're finding out. I'm just saying, not for everybody, but if this is for you, you will know. So this could be talking about that, or this can also be talking about you not trusting your intuition, you not listening to your gut, and possibly your gut could be telling you that you have a higher purpose, and focusing on whatever this past shit is ain't it, and you need to let that go so that you can move towards better things, right? And so some of you have been ignoring that. You've been just focusing on like this, you're just been focusing on the nitty gritty, driving yourself crazy, right? Stuck at this crossroad. I don't know what to do. Do I let this go? Do I think about it some more? Like, you were stuck, right? And so you had to contemplate it for a little bit. You had to maybe weigh out the pros and cons. Okay, if I hold on to this and I keep thinking about this, will I get my answers? Probably not. Will I drive myself crazy? Yeah, I probably will. If I move on from this, will I not have answers? No, I probably won't. At least not right now. Does that suck? Maybe, right? I don't know your situation. It might not. But will I finally be able to move on and feel free and burdensome and, yeah, okay, so that might be more worth it or whatever. You're just weighing out your options here. And with the Seven of Cups, that's weighing out your options. You got all these options on what you can choose, but you got to figure out which one is best for you, right? Trust yourself, trust your gut to help make the best decision for you, okay? Some of you are ignoring your intuition. You need to trust it. Don't doubt yourself. All right. Whew. So, okay. Seven of Cups, please, for Virgo. Just move this up a little bit. Wait. There we go. All right. Seven of Cups, please, for Virgo. All right. The Seven of Cups, please, for Virgo. Four of Wands. Can I have the Seven of Cups, please, for Virgo? Nine of Wands. Oh, I'm getting, like, grudges. Like, yeah, things used to be really good, and then something happened, and now it's just, like, almost, like, having a hard time accepting it, right? Obviously, we already talked about that, but that's honestly just, I'm getting that again. Ten of Cups in the reverse, and the Four. So, yeah, you're just very restless. We got two fours out here, 44. 4. That also adds up to, there's that Seven of Cups. So double confirmation. This is for the Seven of Cups. You're confused. You're restless. Things used to be really good between you and this person or you and these people, whether this was romantic, whether this was a friendship, whether this was whatever type of connection, partnership of some sort. Okay. Because this doesn't really have to be romantic at all. This could be a friend or an ex-friend or someone who was once close to you and you were either let down or something just was not good or something just ended up turning sour over time. With the Ten of Cups in the reverse, like, this is not a happy home, happy life, happy wife type of situation, okay? This is like arguing every day. We're getting a divorce. We're like, it's not good. And it's almost like you're looking over at what used to be good and you're just feeling angry about it. Like, look at how he's looking over at how it used to be stable and happy and, long lasting and that support, right? And he's like, I don't have that anymore. And he's like angry about it, He got that grudge on his face. He's like pretty pissed off, He's trying to act calm, but he really doesn't look calm. Like, he's just like, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He's just looking over at, like, what it once used to be and how it's changed, right? And as you're doing that and you don't know why or, like, what did I do to deserve this? That's what you could be thinking about. It's just driving you crazy. It's making you restless. And you're having such a hard time letting it go because you just keep thinking about it. You need to just make peace with it because you can't change what has already happened. And so it's all about having that acceptance mainly. That's like the first step to like getting over is having acceptance of what happened, where they went wrong, where you went wrong. How can you learn from this? How can you become a better person from this? If you so choose to look at it that way. Or you could just be that negative Nelly and be like, oh, woe is me. I don't deserve this crap, blah, blah, blah. And then just keep going in the same cycles with different people over your lifetime. Or you can choose to learn from it, better yourself, grow from it, level up, and not have to go through that again. But it's up to you, of course. That's what I'm just telling you your options, okay? Because that's one of your options, right? That's one of your cups that you can choose. You can choose to keep repeating the same old bullshit and wonder, why does this keep happening to me? Or you can learn from it, make those bloody changes, and take a different cup, all right? But it's one of your options. Which cup will you choose? I don't know. It's up to you. So, bottom of the deck, like I said, we have the Seven of Cups out here. You have all these options, Virgo. All these options. But you're not happy with your options because you want answers. Virgo. Gotta change that mindset, y'all. Gotta change that mindset, okay? Because clearly right now you could be focusing on what you don't have or what you're just missing, what's not good enough. You gotta be grateful for the little things, especially during this time right now with like what's been going on in this world. It's really made a lot of people, including myself and my family, like how fortunate we are. And I talked about this in Leo's reading. I'm not going to go on and on about it, but just looking at the things that may be small, but just having a roof over your head, having a bed to sleep on, having a meal to eat, because some people don't have that, especially during times like this. Be grateful, all right? You may not have everything that you want, but whatever. I'm gonna go on a rant, but like I don't want to. Yeah, but it's looking like there could be blockages of some sort. You're your own blockage. Yeah, you're blocked. You literally, you have all these options and you're blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself. And with the Princess of Wands in the reverse, it's almost like you're in this negative mindset and you're just choosing to focus on the shit instead of the positive things, okay? You can continue to keep going down that road, but you can't expect things to change or something like that, you know? You got to change your mindset in order for the situation itself to change, right? And so that could be what you're thinking about as you're taking this pause. You're like, wait, maybe I need to make some changes for myself. You know, like maybe that you're having like this realization of some sort. We're going to look into this, but clearly you do end up moving towards something at the end of this little chapter going on here. All right, Two of Wands, please. So yeah, you have a decision, right? Got a decision. And let me find it in here so I can show you. Let me find the Two of Wands in here. And I'll shuffle it afterwards. Okay, Two of Wands, Two of Wands. Watch it be like the last card. Two of Wands, Two of Wands. There it is, okay. Look here. So look, we're clarifying the Two of Wands. I wanted to show you in this deck. So you have the choice. You can either continue to keep repeating these cycles and going in circles and circles, wondering why me, why this, why is this happening to me, blah, 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 feeling sorry for yourself. Or you can choose to look at the facts, look at what you can do differently next time, and jump off that wheel, that cycle, and start something fresh, right? The world wrapping up old cycles and starting something brand new, releasing, letting go, cutting those ties, right? And we had the world. There's the world and there's the world. So you have a decision. Do you want to wrap this up so you can start something brand new? Or do you just want to keep going on and on and on and on about this and just going nowhere and feeling stagnant and just feeling like there's just lacking? You're like, I'm just trying to help y'all out. Anyways, we're going to go into the Two of Wands. I just wanted to show that to you. Two of Wands, please, for Virgo in April. Tie the Two of Wands, please, for Virgo in April. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Choosing to no longer fight for this or feed any more of your energy into this. That's good. Kind of just throwing the stick and walking away is what I saw like in a vision, right? I just saw that right now. Like you just threw the stick. You're like, fuck this. Not worth my time. I'm going that way, right? Two of Wands, please, for Virgo. Nine of Swords in reverse. That's positive. Okay, so releasing those stresses, those fears. Remember, that restlessness, you're getting over that. Once upon a time, you were having sleepless nights, tossing and turning and unable to shake this feeling, these thoughts, these memories. Now you're getting over that, if you so choose, right? This is what you're deciding on. I mean, I would hope that you choose to do what's best for you, but some of you may not. I'm just saying. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, there's a lot of reversals coming out here. I mean, damn, but this is positive. Getting over heartbreak, getting over that pain, releasing, healing, right? Taking that time to heal your heart and putting in the work. Yeah, healing takes work, you guys. You can't just... It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of patience. You're not going to heal overnight, okay? It's not just going to, oh, I feel so much better now, right? But healing takes time. It takes effort. It takes work. It takes a lot of, reflection and acceptance and even admitting your own wrongs that you've done. Because no one's fucking perfect. So don't come at me. I've never fucked up, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we all have. I have too, okay? Nothing wrong with that. We're all human, okay? But what I'm seeing here is like you're finally just... I'm going to focus on me, focus on healing. I'm focusing on releasing these feelings, right? And that's really good. That's really good. So keep doing that, you guys. My hair is just getting in my mouth. Oh, my God. Oh, there's the chariot. Double confirmation. Okay, I love it. I fucking love it when this happens. Like, so good. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy, the Prince of Swords in the reverse, and Strength in the reverse, a lot of reversals, I know. You could be dealing with a Leo as well, or Cancerian, like I said. So again, what I'm just seeing here is you're kind of turning your back away from maybe someone who take advantage of you, or someone who you just no longer have the strength, the energy to keep putting yourself in and draining yourself and just feeling like shit because of it, feeling like garbage. So with the Prince of Swords in reverse, I just don't think you're moving towards this at all. Like, I feel like you're putting this to a halt and you're moving forward, not backwards. You're going straight, not behind, you know? And there's the Chariot and there's the Eight of Wands as well. Just taking action, moving forward after a period of reflecting and trying to release. Now you are releasing, because as you're healing, you're letting go, you're forgiving, right? Forgiving does not mean that you forget, all right? Okay, so now let's go into the Chariot. Tell me the Chariot, please, for Virgo. You guys are getting your confidence back for sure. So if you've been kind of not feeling yourself lately, you're going to be feeling yourself soon. Like, you're going to be back on your bullshit. Maybe you're going to you're going to start working out again, getting back into routine, getting enough sleep, eating well, getting those vitamins, you know. Really just starting to take care of yourself. Tell me the Chariot, please, for Virgo. Wow. Emperor in reverse. Yeah, you're releasing control, and you could also be dealing with Aries. I said that earlier. The Devil in the reverse. Praise. Thank you. Release of that. Oh my God. That is so much. Wow. Okay. This is just, wow. A strong end to this spread. So, with the Chariot, you're moving forward, right? You're feeling confident. We just talked about this. You're releasing control with the Emperor in reverse, and with the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy, you're releasing and letting go of a toxic situation. You're finally purging that devil out of you. All right. For some of you, when you were obsessively thinking about this situation, you couldn't get out of your mind. It was driving you batshit crazy. Now you're taking a step back. You're looking at what you need to do to move away from this, to free yourself from this goddamn devil. And as you're doing that, it takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of courage and compassion, but you know you can do it, and you know that this is the best thing you can do in order to move to a much more better, happier, fulfilling time, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot in the reverse. So, like I said, with the Prince of Swords in reverse, I said that it feels like you guys are just putting a halt to this past situation. You're just literally I'm done. And you leave it at that, you lay it to rest. Wow, oh my God. So not only do we have the Chariot in the reverse, we have the Lovers and the Hierophant. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 major arcana in a row. You guys see how many times I shuffle, okay? Put an end. I'm getting so tongue-tied. Putting an end to a karmatic cycle for some. Or for some, this was a soulmate or a soul-tied connection. Someone who you were once committed to, or someone who you knew for a long period of time, years, your whole life, since childhood, decades, whatever, right? This was a very strong connection, but you realized it was time to put it to a halt. Yeah, maybe feeling a bit burdened by this, but you got to just focus on releasing that, because it's clearly not good for you. And so as you're releasing this toxicity, you're gaining back control over your own life, over your own mind, right? You just got to do what's best for you, okay? So let's look into your expected timelines. I think we're going to use this deck for your expected timelines, all right? What time are we at? All right, okay. Sorry, I had to do quick math because I was like, wait, what are we on? Okay. All right. I hope my computer is not freaking out. Okay, good. All right, expected timelines, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April. What are the expected timelines looking like, please, for Virgo in April? Expected timelines, please, for Virgo. What are the expected timelines looking like for Virgo, please, for the rest of April? Oh, shit, we got the Tower. Scorpio energy coming out. It's like just a sudden epiphany, really. Like you're having that epiphany, and once you realize, oh my God, I need to make changes or whatever, you're realizing a lot of shit here. It's just you're letting the Tower crash. Oh, wow, with the Fool in the reverse. Yeah. You're like having this epiphany that you no longer want what you used to have with this person, these people, right? You realize that there's something better out there. set of timelines, please, for Virgo. Okay. 4 of Wands. Perfect. 6 of Swords. Let's get 2 more. Set of timelines, please, for Virgo. Oh my god, this like hit me in the face. Judgment and the 6 of Cups. 2 cups in the reverse at the bottom deck. Separation between you and whoever these people or this person is. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. So with the Tower out here, major epiphany, major realization. It's just like you finally realize, all right, this past situation wasn't what I wanted. Maybe it took you a long time to realize that. You may realize that over time, like, you know, you were having a hard time releasing, letting go. But I feel like as time goes on and as every day goes on and the more you continue to do a lot of inner work, a lot of healing, you're going to realize that you don't want this anymore, that you've changed and that you've outgrown this situation, you've outgrown this person, and that you need something different, something better. You're realizing what you deserve. And so we have the Fool in the reverse here. And so it's almost like you're, after all that time of like going over and over and over in your head, and why did this happen, and why did I can't release this, I can't let this go, you're realizing, wait, I don't actually want this anymore because they're not who they used to be, or like something like that. Anyways, with the Fool in reverse, you're not interested in starting anything new regarding that situation. Okay. We have the 3 of Wands out here talking about you realizing and setting some goals up for yourself, having a vision, having an idea, and sticking to that, right? Focusing on that. So that's good, right? And then we go from the 3 of Wands to the 4 of Wands, which is about you reaching a place of stability, reaching a place of harmonious energy, having that support, and just feeling really confident and feeling really solid with where you are, where you're going, and not having any doubts, right? And as you're feeling that, you're continuing to move forward with the 6 of Swords, okay? And then we have Judgment and the 6 of Cups. So again, you may find yourself reminiscing over this person from time to time. It may come in waves, right? Because healing, it doesn't happen overnight. Some days you may be fine. Some days you may not. It's going to come in waves, right? And as time goes on, the waves are going to be bigger, or, you know, wider. It's going to take less time. But the waves won't be as intense. At the beginning, it's going to be like, whoop, whoop. And then over time, it like lessens, you know? So you may still find yourself thinking back to a time, possibly hoping for a reconciliation or hearing from this person, right? But overall, I just see that you're going to focus on moving towards other people, other opportunities, and not really focusing too much on the past, because it still looks like there will be separation with the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. We have the Magician out here as well. So just focus on your mindset. Focus on what you're thinking about, because what you think is what you attract, right? Try and stay in a positive outlook on the situation or on the next situation that you may encounter, right? Just try to keep yourself in check, right? Try not to feel try not to get stuck in your head about certain things or making decisions based off temporary emotions or whatever. Like, just check yourself once in a while, right? Okay, so we're just gonna leave that reading at that. We're gonna get some advice. Any advice for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April? Any advice, please, for Virgo regarding this reading? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any advice, please, for Virgo regarding this reading? Any advice, please, for Virgo regarding this reading for April 29... Why did I say 2019, bitch? What? 2020. There could have been something that happened last year around this time. I don't know. April 2019, y'all. I don't know why I want to say April 2019. Wow, am I stuck in the past or something? Like, okay. Anyways, that was a mistake. But maybe that's for some of you out there. Advice, please, for... I wanted to call you Aries again, y'all. Goddamn Aries. Any advice, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Well, let's do one more. All right. Any advice for Virgo regarding this reading? Thank you. We have the Bear. Cool. Waking up from slumber, y'all. I mean, it makes sense here. It's springtime. Beaver. Okay, there's quite a bit. Okay, all right. You could be dealing with earth sign or a water sign, okay? the bear out here, waking up from spiritual slumber and beginning anew. So after a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to be awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents the individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins, okay? So when you're in balance, this talks about inner strength and yearning to grow. When out of balance, this is withdrawal and heaviness, and to bring it a balance, movement and exercise. So like I said, some of you getting back into working out, working in a routine, taking care of yourself, because when you work out, it makes you feel good mentally, and it makes you feel and look good better. I don't even know where my words are. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, some of you need to maybe start working out, going for some walks, doing some little cardio if you can, right? Just getting that exercise, getting your heart moving, that blood pumping, okay? So then the beaver, hard worker, loyal, tireless, and family first. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by a way of the earth element, providing a home and financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project once started, they'll usually work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term, steady effort. It can also signify that it's time to do some karma yoga, selfless service, okay? I just want to say, though, how it said, the beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort, and then the bear is talking about, this is about this new beginning, there's a new direction, and it kind of requires you to keep going, even though you may not want to, because it's hard. You got to just keep going and just remain grounded. I'm just kind of getting that connection between these two, so I'm just saying. And I'm getting hungry, man. Okay. When in balance, happy and meaningful work. When out of balance, feels useless and worn out. And to bring into balance, physical labor and selfless service. I don't know what's going on with my words. Who gives a shit? All right, so we have the horse, momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of the earth element within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation, are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. When in balance, it achieves anything, never gives up. When out of balance, runs away and feels weak. And to bring into balance, strength training. So look at that. Look at the theme we got here going on, y'all. It's basically saying you can get through whatever you set your mind to, whatever your direction is, whatever your goal is in mind, whatever you want to do, you can achieve it. You got to believe in it, though. You have the strength, you have the power, but if you don't have the motivation, or you just, oh, my nose, man, getting stuffed up all of a sudden. I'm like, can I breathe? Okay. If you don't have the motivation or the inspiration, it's going to be hard. You're going to have to find something that motivates you, to push you, to keep going, even when times are hard. But think about it like this. Your future self will thank you if you just get it done, if you just try. You will be grateful. 6 months from now, you will thank yourself. Thank you, past self, 6 months ago, for fucking putting in the work, because look at me now, It also saying, all three cards talking about you guys needing to do something physical, getting that exercise, getting your blood moving, okay? That's really going to help you feel much more confident within yourselves, okay? So I'm going to just leave it like that, and we're going to get some affirmations. But, interesting, all right? And plus, that's going to help take your mind off whatever that past shit was. If you've been having a hard time releasing it, you focusing on yourself and bettering yourself and, working out, getting that exercise, and just focusing on yourself and bettering yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You're going to feel a million times better. You're going to level up. So I'm just saying. Okay, so any affirmations, please, for Virgo and April. Affirmations, please. Affirmations for Virgo. Affirmations, please. Oh, we have reflection and wisdom. Let's get one more. Affirmations, please, for Virgo. And gratitude. See? Be grateful. Be grateful. I was saying that earlier. Okay, so first of all, we have the reflection. Here, I'll show you. I can't, wait, can I read it on the screen? Okay, let's see. I can't. Reflection. We are human who says we have to be perfect. Like I said, we all make mistakes. No one is perfect. Don't beat yourself up. Just learn from it, okay? We are human. Who says we have to be perfect? Love yourself unconditionally as the angels do, and the actions and words of others will be the reflection. Affirmation, I am as perfect as I am. Or I am perfect as I am. I can't speak, y'all. Anyways, then we have wisdom. Do you define yourself by others' expectations? Release fears and past beliefs, and life will take care of itself and flow. Affirmation, I am trusting of my inner wisdom. Here you go. You can pause if you like. And then we have gratitude. Angels guide you through emotional times. Enjoy life's challenges, and fears will soon disappear. Acknowledge when trust and your inner knowing will help you move forward. Affirmation, I am grateful. Love that. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys. If it resonated, let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.